They killing it. They are killing it.
God. She can't stand it. Ah! Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely gotta show you the manga panels of that. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae, the first, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We are back today with the second to last episode of Season 7 of My Hero Today, that being episode 20.
Yes, sir. Last episode, you guys know that one was it was a conclusion to the Todoroki family conflict.
Yep.
Very sad. The more and more that I rewatched it, I'm like, damn, it didn't have to be this way. And then seeing when he had his mother's corpse just come out while he was near death, I'm like, wow. And then you see like the little flash of Endeavor's progression and like all the stuff that we've seen in the backstory to the present and him trying to atone for all that what he done. And the son technically had it in him. Maybe one day it would have came out. Maybe it didn't have to be that way. So the what ifs with this family.
It's tragic in that, let's just say that Shoto was actually, not Shoto, that Dabi was actually, you know, the promised child that Shoto was. Shoto might not even have been born. I'm not to like foresee too much into the future. Watch Bleach. But with that being said, like Shoto couldn't exist. And if Shoto didn't exist, like you can imagine what this series would look like. Because Dabi did play a central role in the villains and then also the overall story. Because he pushed Endeavor to be better than what he was previously. He pushed Shoto to be the hero that he is today. And Deku, by extension, would not be the hero if he never encountered Shoto. I feel like his relationship with Bakugo, it got to the point to where they eventually mended that, but he was really, outside of Ida and Ochako, like the first friend that Deku had. And it's kind of one of those friends, oddly enough, that like you're friends with, but can you really be friends with them? They're kind of aloof, they're kind of off to the side, you don't really talk to them much, but the amount of impact that he's had on Deku's life, great. So shout out to Shoto, shout out to the moment for the Todoroki family last episode. Everyone pulled their weight.
Absolutely. So with that being said, you ready to hop into this one?
I am. So let's waste no more time and get into Season 7, Episode 20 of My Hero Academia right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
We say run. We say run. Koni. Ere.
Mikasa!
Koni versus Eren Agni Kai. That is crazy that he froze the explosion, essentially. That's wild.
Anime.
Yeah, the anime. There's an anime feat, and it is definitely a feat.
Girl's ego. Ain't no way, man. A C? It's got the echoing effect.
Yeah. That was a symphony of it.
This is terrifying.
Very much.
I never really kind of put to mind the threat level of Twice. If Twice was here and doing this...
Based off of what Hawks had to do, man.
No, I know, but I never like really grasped what he was saying. This is a tidal wave.
Look, this is
a tidal wave of Twice.
Get off me! That's scary. Oh, that's scary as hell. Imagine you had like a power where you could float and shit, and they're just piling over each other, grabbing you. Hell no. For real, they really know each other for like a year. We've been through so much in only a year or 6 months.
Why does it sound like the Mewtwo theme?
Oh, her VA went crazy right there.
That was feral. Ah! Ah! Oh, don't know!
Especially after you just said that. Oh yeah, that murderous intent.
Damn Sparrow. Oh, she got hit? Damn it. The core correction. Normal.
Make you normal.
Straighten her out. I am sick.
My thing is always, I'm like, why? Like, your parents are so garbage. Like, y'all didn't try to do anything that, like...
They just hit her.
I'm very certain you could probably have something where you could... I mean, I know it's not as easy as that, but... Where you can have people, like, donate blood or something to her. I don't know, like... I don't know.
Like, there's such thing as blood transfusions. Just get her a snack.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's probably somebody with a quirk out there where they are able to, I don't know, give you, like, a surplus amount of blood or something. I don't know. Y'all didn't even try. That's wild.
And to say that to such a small kid, what a callback.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm getting chills every time. She is going crazy.
Ah!
Oh, fuck no.
And she got her blood though! No!
Toga didn't get any more. She has never been terrifying like this. This is the first time I'm like. Usually I'm creeped out, but now I'm like terrified.
I am like speechless.
You don't often hear Sue sounding like this, but she really looked like a frog.
Shout out to this BA too.
Yeah.
She accepted the blade. Well, not by choice.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, she did technically accept it into her abdomen. Blah!
Oh. Whew.
She bleeding. Pikachu!
ピカチュ
公正届制定前までの名残だろ。俺はいいや。かっこいいと思うけど。
But in a way, that's also kind of like her villain name, because she can't live as Himiko Toga
Exactly.
in this society.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. But that's how she's feeling. She's like, yeah, you're gonna talk to me, but then I'm just gonna be thrown in prison, which, I mean, obviously you deserve it. However, your origins, that was completely unfair how they treated you. So Uraraka and Deku are in the same boat. Had they been there years ago, maybe they could have done something, but...
Kiro.
Her VA, like, put a lot of bass in her voice in this whole episode.
I've always feared being trampled, like Black Friday or something like that. This would make me so terrified.
Ooh, and
What are you gonna do with that one sword? You don't even have wings anymore.
Hey man, that's
Put it down.
remember I said it too. I said when he took his quirk, I said, you got that sword right there. I mean, you could somebody run up on you. A twice run up on you.
One sword style. I'm quirkless.
Hey man.
It was today.
Whew.
Martial arts.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Be the water. Aww. And she used her power to kill someone in the past.
What I love about her and Deku is the same thing, man. They're like, we 100% understand you are a villain, you have committed crimes, but
I'm not gonna forgive you. You still have to face the
coming from
repercussions.
ooh, her VA going crazy.
I love how there's no music. It is just a conversation. This is the battle.
And literally, your parents antagonize you, so like, her whole situation just makes sense. And then based off of her own quirk, it's like,
Oh, Lord.
murder just kind of seemed like it would be fitting, even though obviously it's not. It's not, but that's how it transpired. It's still crazy that she was cheering for her and she was the one that killed that hero. Ooh, I'm getting chills. And it's hot as fuck. It's 100 degrees, guys. I'm getting chills. By the way, I heard that the her VA,
Whoa!
Uraraka's VA, she was crying in the studio while doing these scenes.
Look at this. Did she do it to the rain?
Let's go. Damn.
Oh.
So If nobody else want to embrace you, I got you. I'll go further.
Aww.
You see? Like, literally, all it took was that. Like, that's a shot, too. In the reflection. That is crazy, though, with the water. That's, man. I remember when I read that, I was like, yo.
I don't know.
So his teeth fire, too.
Oh. Yep. Oh, and they're all getting blown away.
Yo. Ooh, I'm just getting chills every second.
Wow.
Wow. Huh.
What?
And then the OST is progressively getting a little louder. Oh my god. Woo, this is good, man. The intensity and the emotion, this is really good. Hey, they killing it. They are killing it.
God. She can't stand it. Oh my god.
Ah, oh yeah. Definitely gotta show you the manga panels of that. That is horrifying.
She could have killed her.
Yep. This is not no fake feelings, because like you just said, she could have killed her. Talking about she's creepy and yeah, all that shit. It's crazy how much you look like her. That's actually hilarious.
Is that his dad?
Saito. Of course his name is Saito. Bro, her name would be Saito. It just sounds like a main character in a different story. Because everybody, all they kept telling you was, this is the right way to live. That, the way you live is not right. And all this stuff. And what Rocket said, talk to me.
Yep.
And not to slander Deku, but Deku, he didn't, though. He was just creeped out. I don't blame him. But still, you know. It's like the end of a movie.
I was just about to say that.
Conclusion. In the sky, after defeating the villain or whatever. This always teeth too. Man. First time somebody's ever said that. Man. I love that episode.
Oh, I'm a mess.
Super 2.
I'm a mess.
It superseded my expectations only for one reason. The voice actresses. They killed it. Even like you mentioned earlier with Sue too. They killed it. That was probably one of my favorite performances in a minute for VAs. Like, just back and forth between two characters. That was really good. 2 for 2. Out of the last 3 episodes, 2 for 2 so far. I was moved. Thoroughly moved.
Oh.
Wow. Damn. That was a great ass episode, man.
個性を持たぬ平和の象徴オール・フォー・ワンとオール・マイト次回個性なき戦い悲しみが強に変わるその螺旋を断つ
Yes!
And they didn't show a lot either.
Oh, they didn't show anything.
Oh, boy, that's how you know. Whoa. They barely even showed what he did in the last episode with his car and the briefcase starting to. They didn't really even show that right there in that shot.
Oh my god. I'm a mess, Vontae. This is bad.
Oh, God. I like this more than the last one.
Not a hot take. I think I like this one more than last one, too.
Because to see it to get to this point, like, we already knew what Ochako she was trying to get to her, trying to reach her, but things just weren't working on both sides because of different things that was kind of holding them back because they're on opposite sides. But she listened to her, she wanted to listen to her, she embraced her, and she succeeded. Like I really love that she succeeded because, you know, in a lot of series it's usually like the main character, like we always follow their story and the goal that they want to achieve, but we don't really get the real goals of like the side characters as much, or the protagonists as much. I mean, we do, but like it always has to be involved with the MC, if that makes sense. Like for example, One Piece, I mean, I understand it's the Straw Hat crew, but like them achieving their dreams is also on the same path of like Luffy being the king of the pirates. Like it all happens pretty much around the same time within that journey. But in this series, the thing, and the crazy thing is that Deku has a relationship too with both of them. And the crazy thing is it has nothing to do with him though. I love that it only has to do with Ochako and Toga. If anything, he's just a bystander at this point in this situation. That's what the one thing I really loved about this. You don't need the MC to carry this at all. He does not need to be involved at all. And that's why it stands out.
What I think really stood out for me with Toga's backstory is the kind of childlike innocence that she had in her youth, to where your parents are supposed to be in your corner at all times. Yes, there are people that do terrible things even as children. I'm not going to get into that because that's a tangential point. But her parents immediately threw her quote unquote to the wolves. She didn't have a chance. Once that first interaction happened with the sparrow, her parents looked at her like an animal, looked at her like she was garbage, like she wasn't worth anything. That is depressing on a level it's hard to explain. It's like if she just had one friend. Oh my god.
Yeah. Man, like everything about, like I think Horikoshi, and just like with the last episode too, like the Todoroki family, regardless of how much he got into that storyline too, but the same thing can be said with that. Yes, Deku had a hand in that at one point way back in season 2, a little bit, not necessarily, not the whole shebang, but like still a whole nother plot line aside from the MC that is just as intriguing as anything that has to do with the MC of the series, if not even more for a lot of people. A lot of people like that more. A lot of people like this whole story more of Ochako and Toga. So, My Hero, once again, we say this all the time, but like it gets a lot of flack, obviously because of the fandom. It's got a lot of crazy people in the fandom in different corners and whatnot, but for the actual content, the material of My Hero, the story itself, there are a lot of gems in this. Just like with this episode. I bet you a lot of people that watch this episode today, they probably didn't think that they was going to feel the emotions that they felt from this.
It might even be their favorite episode of the series. I can see that easily.
Yeah. To keep it a buck, this might be
top 5
of this season. This
season might be top 2.
I think it's top 2. Yeah, top 2, top 3. I really do. I'm not even kidding.
With Gear Shift.
If I like it more than the last one, I think the last one was like up there, like top 6, 5-ish. So yeah, top 3 easily.
And you got to read this week to week. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. You guys go look at it in the manga as well. We'll look at it after this. Once again, every time you guys watch an episode, just go to the manga and watch Horikoshi's art. You be like, whoa. Like, you feel like you're watching it because his art is crazy good. Like, man. And just obviously the original dialogue, because, some things might change here and there, but practically the same. You get the same thing. 10 out of 10 episode. I'm not even joking.
I'll leave it off with this. The childlike motif that we saw in this episode reminded me of Eren Yeager and Armin from Attack on Titan. So
100%. You guys know the drill, man. A lot of anime, a lot of content in general. Tomorrow we got Undead Unluck at 12 p.m. Eastern live stream, so pull up for that if you're an Undead Unluck fan. Obviously we got a lot of Bleach content that's came out or it will come out. We got the Bleach anniversary video, the OP, the ED, and the episode. So 4 Bleach videos are going to be out this weekend as well. Yeah, so just stay tuned for all the content we got on our channel going into the end of the year to the beginning of next year. We're trying to go up. We're trying to get all this stuff for all you guys and just to experience it for ourselves. Just like this episode. Peak. We watch and read peak around here. Okay? if you need recommendations, just look at our channel. But okay. They know their stuff.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video and or stream. And
peace.